go back to your country. Now, you're probably wondering, what is the best response for this? I am sick and tired of wasting my energy, my anger on the stupidest shit that comes out of people's mouth. It's okay. I'm right here. I'm here to save the day, okay? Now, before getting started, I want to disclose a few things, okay? Responding with anger doesn't always equate to justice. You are wasting your energy by responding with anger. It's like pulling up the phone and tell me to go to my car. No, pipe down. Okay, you gotta pipe down. You don't want to respond to that because that's exactly what the other individual wants, and you don't want to do that. Okay, and the other thing is, you have to remember that you have free will and you are rich in imagination. I promise you, you are, and make sure you're utilizing those. Okay, now let's get started. Now you're probably just enjoying life, and a bimbo walks up to you and they're like, "Go back to your country." And the first thing, obviously, it's like, rile up, right? And you don't want to do that. Pipe down. Okay, just remember, relax. What you want to do is create confusion and discombobulate them. Okay, that's exactly what you want. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell the other individual, I come from a very small island that has a population of 200 people, and a few years ago, you don't have to disclose that. And by the way, I do want to mention this story does not have to make any sense at all. Okay, once you get the idea, you can go and curate your own version and use that. I promise you, the whole point is to create confusion. Confusion. Just keep throwing it, okay? You don't want to, trust me, you don't want to make any sense at that point, in those moments. So, anyways, what you're gonna tell the other individual or the individual is, I come from a small island with 200 people, and a few years ago, you don't have to disclose where, whatever. You don't have to disclose that. And you're gonna tell them a few years ago, the entire island was washed out by the ocean, and the only survivor out of those 200 people was you. Okay, and you made it out of the shore, and by now this person is probably like, you have them where you want them. Okay, they're confused and they also have a little empathy for you. That's where you want them. Okay, you don't want to lose them. So now you made it out of the water and you're on the shore, right? And a few years later, you find out that your entire family has turned into a mermaid. Okay, the entire now you have to convince the other individual. Okay, you gotta be like, my entire family turned into a mermaid. Your country is basically underwater at this point. Your family, the entire people you've always known. Okay, that's underwater, and you are the only survivor out of that, right? And a few years later, you find out they're mermaids, and then now the only option you have, or the best option you have, is to go scuba diving a few times a year to go and visit your family underwater. And now the other individual has nothing to say. If anything, they probably, at this point, they're probably like dialing down their craziness, okay? Because now they think you're insane. You're talking about mermaids and shit and 200 population. They think you're not right. So now they're probably like, okay, I need to calm down and get away from this individual, okay? That's exactly what you want to do. Now they're probably gonna go home and wonder, why did I even say that? And by the way, they're probably gonna reflect on the stuff that they've said, if their brain capacity can even handle it. Just hope it does, okay? Now, what you've done here is you've shaken this up, okay? You've discombobulated the entire brain, and that's exactly what you need to be doing, okay? They don't know if they need to be upset at you because they didn't get the right response they wanted, or if your story is real. Confused, okay? That's exactly what you need to be doing. The whole point is to create confusion. Don't match people's weird energy, okay? You have to just shift the energy completely and create confusion in these moments, okay? There you go.